What's up, guys? Welcome to daily review number 50 here on Hot Wheels Jack 2025. I can't believe it. I'm up to 50 daily reviews. And to celebrate this milestone, we are looking at my top 50 favorite JDM sports cars just here. We've got some from the newer ages, we've got some from the older times, from like the 70s and the 80s, but we've also got some 2010s, 2020 stuff as well. So yeah, we've got a lot of Hot Wheels JDM cars to go through. I'm gonna do it like kind of quickly for this because otherwise the video will be like an hour long. So let's just get straight in, guys. And first up, we've got one from 1985, I believe. This is a Toyota AE86 Sprinter Torino, which has got a lot of logos. This is in a black Falcon livery, which I think is really, really cool. And it does remind me of Initial D a little bit because the AE86 is in what's it called, Initial D, which is a popular Japanese anime, which is about drifting and everything, which is really cool. This car is really, really nice. I do like the AE86. This is the newer version of the AE86. This has a 1.6 litre naturally aspirated engine with about 125 horsepower. It says underneath Toyota AE86 Sprinter Torino 2020 Mattel. A really, really nice casting, that one. Then second up, we've got the 1998 Honda Prelude. This one more specifically is a bright yellow version with a black hood and a little Honda badge. This has a nice, what's it called, red interior as well. Look at that. A red interior on a yellow Honda Prelude. It's got some 5-spoke yellow wheels, this cast in. I think this is a J Imports 2023 model, if I remember correctly. This has a 2-litre inline four, which is naturally aspirated. I think it has actually a K24. I don't know. But it makes around 180 horsepower. I don't know. But this one does look pretty good in that bright orange. It definitely is a very, very bright casting to check out. I do really like my Hondas. And this 1998 Prelude is pretty nice, actually. It says under here 1998 Honda Prelude, 2019 Mattel. Really, really epic casting there from 2021 or 2020. It was introduced in. Next up after that is a 2021 casting as well. This was actually introduced in the Hot Wheels ID special series from a while back. This is the 1995 Drift version of the Mazda RX-7. This is the FD3S version. This was actually the red one that I got from the St. Ives Wharf gift shop, which is a pretty nice place to find. It says the number 95 on the side there. It's got the Hot Wheels graphics logo, the Mazda badge, the Honda. It's really, really nice. It's not Honda, I shouldn't have said that. It's got a big single exit exhaust on the back. Got some 5-spoke white wheels on this casting. A really nice modified version of the 1995 Mazda RX-7. This is a really, really nice casting. Real cool casting there from 2021. Then next up, number 4 is another red casting. This one is a Nissan Silvia S13, which is from 1990. This one is a really nice looking red one from 2021, I believe. This is a very clean casting as well. Really, really clean casting with some of those really cool flowery light wheels. You've also got the grey interior. Well, it's actually a black interior, but it's really cool there. You've got the back end here. This has a 2-litre SR20 inline four with about 220 odd horsepower. It's not focusing in. There you go. It's not focusing in. There you go. But this is a really, really nice, very clean casting from 2021. A really nice looking car here. Definitely a huge fan of the S13 Silvia casting in Hot Wheels. This is 2020 casting. As you can see, it says 2019 Mattel S13 Nissan Silvia. Really nice for the fourth one. Then for the fifth casting, we've got another Mazda RX-7. This one is the 1985 one, so it's the FB3S, or actually it might be the FA3S. I don't know. But this one's got a big Mazda badge on the front. It also has the 5-spoke silver wheels on this casting. You've got that nice like wedge shaped design on this casting. You've also got the G Ready, the Sparco, and the JNC, which is the Japanese something company. It's like Japanese nostalgic car company or something like that, like the Japanese nostalgic cars. You've also got the inside bit there, which is really nice, which is you can't really see it. It's getting a bit dark outside, so you're gonna need to excuse me. I'll probably turn on the lights in a minute, and I'll probably what's it called? Pause the video. But not now. It's still a pretty dark. It's still pretty bright outside. But yeah, really, really interesting casting there from Hot Wheels. The nice Mazda RX-7. This was made in 2011, this one. So they actually brought out this Mazda RX-7 before they brought out the FD3S, which is the most iconic Mazda RX-7 casting. The next up after that, we have one of the Japan Historics for car culture ones. This is the 1972 Toyota Corolla Levin, which is like a special version of the 1970s Celica. It's got different light. I mean, Corolla, sorry, not Celica. It looks like the Celica from the same year as well. This one's got some 8-spoke grey Real Riders wheels. You got the Corolla logo just there. You got the back bit there, which is pretty cool there. It's got a nice interior. Don't know what engine this has. This has, I think, about 90 odd horsepower in real life, probably even less. Really cool looking casting from 1972. But this has actually came out in 2024. This is actually a big peg warmer of a car culture casting because I've seen quite a few of these in the what's it called, in the B&Ms that I've been at. It says 1972 Toyota Corolla Levin, 2023 Mattel. Yeah, really interesting casting from that set. Definitely a good one. Then next up after that Corolla Levin, we have another one from that same set. It's the 1973 Honda Civic Custom. I'm going to try and find more versions of this, including the 2025 mainline version. This is the RS version, which means it has about 70 horsepower from that 1 litre inline 4. This has got the same 8-spoke Real Riders wheels on it. Pretty highly detailed. The interior is pretty good looking there. This has a very, very cool looking wide body kit. It's got the Honda RS badge, the Civic logo. Really, really popular car in the real life world, the Civic RS. And it was popular back in its time. It's like the original Type R in a sort of way, and the SI. It was basically the original versions of them. So there's 1973 Honda Civic Custom, 2023 Mattel, this one. So yeah, this was made in 2023 and it was actually released in 2023 as well. Then next up after that, we have this modified Subaru BRZ, which is the Subaru version of the Toyota GT86. It's got a really, really cool looking front end there with the crazy bar. It's like the Mazda drift thing that we saw just a second ago. This has got some 10-spoke wheels. This is a 2025 casting, one of the earlier 2025 ones I've got. Got some really nice logos there. I'm going to need to turn on the light in a minute. Yep, that's a really cool interior just there in grey with light. It's got some what's it called, blue lights. Got the back end, which is really, really heavily modified with that massive wing and everything else. A really, really interesting casting with really, really cool modifications on it. The VRZ is definitely one of the coolest cars like I have seen in recent years. Even though it's not a very what's it called exciting car compared to the old WRXs, still really cool. It's actually a Pandem BRZ underneath. This is actually a BRZ Pandem, but it's not actually the actual Pandem one from 2019. This is actually a custom newer version from 2025. Also, it says 2019 Mattel on here as well, which is when this Subaru BRZ Pandem was made. This actually uses the bottom bit from an actual BRZ Pandem version, which is pretty cool. All right, so that's that. I'll turn on the lights a minute, and I'll be back in a moment. All right, so the lights are now on, and now moving on to car number 9 of 50 in this group, we have this 2001 custom Honda Integra or Acura Integra GSR. This is the DC2 from 1999, and this is actually a really interesting looking casting. This has got the Boost Brigade logos on the side here. This is a 2018 release and it's got a cool skull and crossbones on the top. I've had this one for a while, so Don't mind the fact that it's scraped a little bit. This has a 1.8 litre V18C engine with about 200 horsepower in this version. It's got it in a Type R. It's a really, really interesting looking casting DC2. I do like the DC2 Type R, and I do like the V18C engine. It's a really, really nice high revving engine from Honda. It's to over 9,000 RPM. 9,500. It's got the Custom 01 Acura Integra GSR underneath. 2015 Mattel is cast in, so this is a newer one. So it was made in 2015. And then the final one of the first group of 10 is the 1990 Mazda Savannah RX-7, aka the FC3S, which is a really interesting looking casting, actually. This is the only colour of this casting I've got. I did really want the other colours, but this is the only one I've got. I got a bright yellow one from the Nightburners 2022 5-pack. In the inside, you can see it's got a greyish interior on this casting. It's got some wheels there. It's got the same 1.3 litre engine as the newer RX-7, the 13B rotary, but it's a single turbo in this version, so it makes around 200 horsepower. Mazda RX-7 logos. It's got a highly detailed rear end, surprisingly. And yeah, a really, really interesting looking casting from Hot Wheels and Mazda. It's got those pop-up lights as well, and a really big hood scoop as well. It's also got a sunroof up there, which is pretty nice. A really, really interesting casting. 1989 Mazda Savannah RX-7 FC3S, 2019 Mattel. Really, really nice casting there. Really, really cool. I do like that yellow. And then moving on to car number 11, we have the Mark IV Toyota Supra. Hang on a minute, let me just put this back. There's the Mark IV Toyota Supra, the most famous JM import car ever made. Well, besides the R34 GTR and the Skyline and stuff like that, obviously. We've got the very, very detailed lights on this. It's like the Fast and Furious Paul Walker Supra that we looked at a few days ago in one of my Hot Wheels Fast and Furious 5-pack reviews. We've got the G-Ready badge there. G-Ready is a popular tuning manufacturer from Japan. It's got a really cool interior there. It's got a big wing. It's got a black and white stripe there. This has the 2JZ 3-litre straight six with 326 horsepower, but it was limited to 276 because of the gentleman's agreement in the 90s. So, yeah, the 1990s gentleman's agreement for Japan cars was that they couldn't go over 276 horsepower, which is really, really random. I don't know why they chose that number, but it's still a pretty cool casting, though. These things are well capable of generating over 1,000 horsepower from that 2JZ engine, but you need to build them. Toyota Supra 2012 Mattel under there. Fantastic, legendary JM import casting. Then moving on to this beautiful, like tealish blue 1990 Honda Civic EF9. It actually is an EF1, I think. A really, really interesting casting from 2013. Really, really interesting there. Honda Civic EF. Really cool. This is a box shaped Honda Civic. It's not a very well known shape, the box shaped one. It's more likely the AGs and the EKs that were more popular in the 1990s. This was not very popular back then, but they still are pretty popular though. They're not as popular as the AKs and the EGs, but it's still a really interesting car from 1990. This was really, really nice looking, and to be honest, this is a really nice looking teal, bluish green variant of this car. I do love the Honda Civics in Hot Wheels, and this one is probably one of my absolute favourite ones. Moving on to car number 12. No, it's car number 13, actually. It is the 1990 Acura or Honda NSX. This one, more specifically, is the Rayula Circuit Special Edition that I got from the old Foundry Chapel in Cornwall on my holiday a few months ago. Really, really epic casting from 2020, I think this version was made. It's got the Rayura Circuit logo there. It's got the interior, which is nice. You got the look of that 3-litre V6 engine with 275 horsepower in the back. Really, really nice looking car in that nice red. I do really love the look of this casting. Just an absolutely brilliant car from Honda or Acura. It's Japan's first supercar, the NSX is, which is really nice. Definitely one of the best JDM imports ever made. I do love the look of the Honda or Acura NSX. This is a 2014 cast-in, so this is a newer one than I thought it was. They made the 2000s NSX racing car thing before that. Moving on to car number 14, we have the 1998 Subaru Impreza 22B edition. So this is the super rare version that's worth around £200,000, and it's the two-door special version that they made in 1998. Really, really special car, this one. I do like the fact that they've made a road car inspired by the iconic two-door rally cars from the 1990s. It's got some bronze five-spoke wheels. The interior is pretty highly detailed. You can't really see it, but it is there. This has a 2-litre flat 4 EJ20 with about 280 horsepower. Really, really exclusive casting in real life, or an exclusive car in real life. It's got a nice little Hot Wheels license plate as well. This is actually one of the original colours of this. I still need to find more of these colours because I've never been able to find another colour of a 22B in Hot Wheels ever. Well, actually, I think I did, but I didn't buy it. But yeah, I want to try and find more 22B variants because this thing is so cool. Subaru Impreza 22B version, STI 2019 Mattel. This is a really, really unique car, and I do really love the 22B. Let me move the S13 away from the air. We have another Subaru Impreza up next. This is the 2005 or 2004 Blob Eye version of the Subaru Impreza. You can see it's got the Blob Eye headlights on the front here. This has got the same engine, but it has about 280 horsepower. Probably got a bit more, actually. This one's got the massive STI badge on the side. This actually means Special Track Intelligence? I don't know. Let me know in the comments what that STIs actually stand for. I can't remember now. It's got a huge hood scoop on the front. It's got a very, very nice, highly detailed black interior. It's actually a grey one on this. It's got the number 51 on the side there. It's got some 10-spoke gold wheels on this casting, some Chavel Crew logos on the back. It's got that iconic wing with the lines in the middle of it. It's got those blob lights at the back. Really, really interesting casting. And this is a really, really nice Subaru casting. I do love the Subarus in Hot Wheels, and this one's another one of my personal favorite ones. It says Subaru WRX, well, Subaru Impreza actually. I don't know when this was made. I think it was made in 2007, this casting. I don't know. But it doesn't actually say on the underneath when it was made, but that's a really nice one. And then next up, we actually have another Subaru, but this one is the 2011 hatchback version of the WRX STI. This was actually made in 2008, actually, originally. Really, really cool. This is the GR chassis. That Blob Eye was the GD chassis, and the, what's it called? The 22B was a GC chassis. You've got some 10-spoke white wheels on this one, as well as some really cool logo there. You got a 2.5-litre flat 4 in this new one with about 300 horsepower. Is that got a blue interior? Yes, it's got a blue interior on it. I never noticed this had a blue interior, this one particular casting. Really, really interesting. Really nice looking Subaru. I do think that this is the best of the Subarus. I've got 6 colours of this one. I've got a pink one, 2 red ones, 2 blue ones, one of them being a darker one, and I also have a grey version as well, which is pretty incredible. I've got lots of colours of this casting. It's definitely a casting that I've got tons of colours of, and I do really like this Subaru hatch. It says Subaru WRX STI. This is a 2021 retooled casting, which is pretty interesting. The original casting came out in 2011, which is pretty nice. Moving that out the way. Moving on to a new 2025 premium casting. It's the 1995 Toyota MR2 2000 GT TRD edition, which is brand new for 2025 from that what's it called, Advan Premium Collector's set. This one's very highly detailed with a little Toyota badge, the Advan logos, the number 93. You've got the Yokohama badge. You've got some 6-spoke Real Riders wheels, some Sparco logos, a very nice, highly detailed back end with the little vents in the engine bay there. This has got a 2-litre turbocharged engine with 240 horsepower. Really, really interesting casting here. It's got an Advan license plate as well and dual exhaust tips. The TRD 2000 GT badges on the back as well. So this is like a special version of the what's called Toyota MR2. Definitely one of my favorite castings in terms of the premiums, brand new ones. This is a new for 2025 premium casting. Let me know in the comments if you want to see a new castings for premiums version because of this video, because there are a few castings that were introduced in the premium series that then become main lines, but this one is not one. Moving on to the 1971 Nissan Skyline 2000 GTX HT. This is the Hakosuka version of the Nissan Skyline GTR. This thing is from 1971. It's got a really, really nice looking front end there. This is actually the 2021 version that can be found as a Super Treasure Hunt. This one is really, really nice. We've got the nice tealish green paint. You've got the JDM L logo. You've got the nice little white stripe on the side there. You've got some 5-spoke wheels with some grey rims. You've also got the interior, which is pretty highly detailed on this casting. Very, very nice. You've got some detailed back lights on this one as well, as long as the GTR badge. A really, really interesting casting here. I do really like the look of this casting. Really cool looking JDM classic casting from 1971 there. Cool looking casting. It says 2011 Mattel. This is an earlier one as well. Definitely a huge fan of that Skyline 2000. Moving on now to car number 19, we've got the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 10. So this is the 2008 one from 2008. This is actually the final generation of the Evo. This one is a bright tealish bluish green one, which is really cool. It's got some 10-spoke gold wheels. It's also got a really interesting logo there on the side. Is that supposed to say nod? I don't know. It's got some really cool logos. Yeah, the interior is grey on this. See ya! And yep, this looks really nice. Just saying goodbye to my mum. This casting has got the iconic little Mitsubishi badge on the back. You've got the lights there. This has a 2-litre turbo engine, 4 cylinders with about 300 horsepower. That Skyline had a 2-litre naturally aspirated straight six with about 160 horsepower. This is a really, really interesting casting, this one. I am definitely a huge fan of this Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 10, and I've got like 6 colours of this. I don't know. I've got a few colours of this one. We also have car number 20 up next. Oh, wait, I didn't actually show you the underneath of this one. It says 2008 Lancer Evolution. There's a 2008 casting, made in Thailand. Really nice. Car number 20 is this modified Nissan Skyline R32 GTT. I think it's a TTST. It's got the like GTST like bits on it. It has got a GTR bit as well. It's got one of the lights removed because of the turbo system in there. You've also got this really nice like livery on it. It's like some sort of Fast and Furious inspired livery or something. It's got some gold wheels too. The interior is pretty nice on this cast in there. Really cool. This, of course, is powered by the iconic RB26 with about 280 horsepower normally. But this one could look like it makes around 700 to 800 because it's highly tuned. It's got the Skyline and the GTR badge on the back there. This is one of the older ones I've got. I've had this one for years, this R32 casted. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of this R32 Skyline casted from Hot Wheels. And it says Nissan Skyline underneath. This is a 2001 model, so this is a very old one. So yeah, a really, really nice looking casting there. Moving on to car number 21, we have the 2016 FK2 Honda Civic Type R, which is very highly detailed on the front with them lights and the Type R license plate, as well as the what's it called? The Honda badge. This is pure white from the Then and Now set for 2017. It's got some red rimmed black wheels. This has got a 2-litre VTEC turbo engine with 310 horsepower. Red interior on this casting as well, which is pretty interesting. You can just about see it. You've got the back end here with the Type R badge, the Civic badge, the Hot Wheels license plate, the quad exhaust tips. Really, really unique casting. Definitely a really cool casting here. Of course, nowadays these cars are now fitted with turbos rather than being naturally aspirated because of what's it called, reliability and stuff like that, and what's it called, fuel economy. This has got the 2016 FK2 Honda Civic Type R. It actually doesn't say FK2, but it is an FK2. 2016 Mattel, so this was made in the same year it came out. Really nice. And then car number 22 next to it is the newer one. It is the FK8 Honda Civic Type R from 2018. This one is very, very unique looking. It looks very, very nice in that black and red with the same sort of wheels that's on the FK2. This also has a 2-litre turbo engine, but with 320 horsepower. It also has a black interior on this casting as well, which is pretty nice. You've got the highly detailed back end with those crazy lights, the triple exhaust tips, the Hot Wheels license plate, and the Honda badge, as well as that massive wing. Really, really unique casting here from Honda. Definitely a really, really interesting looking newer car from what's it called? Hot Wheels. It says on the rear 2018 Honda Civic Type R, 2018 Mattel. This came out in 2019, this casting. So it came out 1 year after the car came out, which is pretty nice. I do like the FK8 Civic Type R. And then moving on to car number 23, we have the 1985 Honda CRX with the mid-engine layout. There's the engine in there. Pretty cool. This is really, really nice looking. This is from the 2017 Nightburners 5-pack, where it was featured alongside the green Nissan 350Z and the red Dodge Charger and Challenger drift car. This has got a big Honda CRX badge on the side, some 5-spoke white wheels, a silver underneath, a white interior. This has, I think it's a 1.5 litre inline four with about 160 horsepower. It's got a really nice looking back end as well. Not very highly detailed, but it does look pretty cool. Really, really unique casting from 2016, this one. It's a very small car as well. It's about the same size as the McMurtry Spearling I've got, which is pretty small, actually. Really nice. It says under here, it says 1985 Honda CRX, 2015 Mattel. Yeah, a really interesting little mini version of the Honda Civic that was actually pretty nice back in the day. And then we've got its younger brother, number 24, is 1988 version of the same car, the Honda CRX 1988. This has a I think it also has a 1.5 litre inline four, but with about 180 horsepower in this one. Does look pretty nice in that matte tealish blue with the yellow 5-spoke wheels, the CRX logo, that nice little white, blue, and yellow stripe on the bottom. The highly detailed rear end with the CRX badge and the Honda badge and the dual exit exhaust. The interior of this thing is pretty nice. Really, really interesting. There's no Easter eggs in the back. Really, really interesting car. Really nice car, actually. I actually did forget to tell you that 1973 Honda Civic Custom I showed you at the beginning of the video earlier has actually got a little RC car in the back as well, a little RC car Easter egg, but you can't really see it because the windows of that thing are black. But there it says 1988 Honda CRX, 2018 Mattel again. So this was made in the same year as that 2018 Honda Civic Type R. But yeah, in the back of this car, there is said to be some RC car back there, but we can't see it because the windows are tinted on that car. Moving on to car number 25, we've got the Nissan Z, which is also known as the 400Z. I like that it's just called the Nissan Z. Really interesting casting from 2024. This is in its newer variant. It's not a newer version. It's actually the original second variant in white. It's like a pearl white with those 5-spoke gold wheels. It's got a completely clear roof, so you can get a pretty good look at the interior in there. It's really, really nice looking interior there. This is only sold in Japan and America, so you can't actually get it in the UK, which is a real shame because this thing's got a 400 horsepower 3-litre V6, for goodness sake, twin turbo, and it's got a really highly detailed back end there. If only we could import these from like America and like over to England. I haven't seen a 400Z in England yet. They probably will finally get sold in the UK in like 2026 or something like that. I'm hoping that they do get sold in the UK, because then it will be a real bummer if these things don't get sold in the UK, because these things are so nice. It says Nissan Z Proto. This is actually a prototype version of the Nissan Z that they made. This is a 2021 Mattel. This was made in 2022. Really interesting casting there from 2022. Moving on to car number 26, we've got the 1998 Honda. Well, it's actually a 2001 Honda Civic Si, but it was like first made in 1998. This is the EK6 Coupe, which looks very nice. This is the Japan Car Culture six pack version with that Rays logo, the blue rimmed five spoke wheels, the very highly detailed front and rear end. You've also got the blue interior as well in there. This looks like it could have the 2-litre K20 engine swapped out in it. It's got a sunroof as well, so you can see through. It's got about 175 horsepower, maybe 200 if it's got the K20 in it. This normally has a B18. There's the back with the Civic badge, the Honda badge, the Hot Wheels license plate, and that single exit exhaust. Really nice looking casting from 2000 and well, actually, it was originally made in 2001, but this is a retooled version from 2021, and it looks a little bit different to the original version of this casting. Here's the underneath. Honda Civic Si 2000 and 2020 Mattel. So this is the retooled 2021 variant of that casting. Moving on to car number 27, we've got the Nissan Silvia Liberty Walk wide body version, which is absolutely crazy looking. Just look at this thing. It's hugely wide at the front with that really cool, like John Player Special inspired black and gold livery. It's got a Hot Wheels Japanese badge up there. It's Japanese for Hot Wheels up there on the screen band. You've got the Liberty Walk logo on the side there. You've got the number 15 because this is the S15 model. You've also got the interior with all those cool bits on it. The S15 is normally powered by an SR20 2-litre turbo with about 250 horsepower. Really big wing on the back there, a massive wide body back end with those little fins too. This actually, there is a real life version of this with a heavily tuned rotary engine underneath with about 1100 horsepower. This thing could probably have a 2J as well. There could be probably a 2J example of this. But yeah, this is a really interesting looking casting from 2021. It was originally released in white. Really interesting casting there. Really cool. You couldn't really see that, but it's okay. Moving on to car number 28, we've got the Lexus SC430. No, hang on a minute. It's the SC400. This is originally made in 1992, so this is an older one. This is quite an old casting, this one. This is a 2000 model, I think. It's got that really nice front end there. This thing actually uses the same engine as the Toyota Chaser, which is a 1JZ 2.5 litre straight six. You've got the back end as well. This could be available with a UZ V8, I think. Or is that like something that people swap out the normal engine for? I think it normally comes with a 1JZ and then people swap it for the 1 UZ V8. It's got those really nice old-fashioned 3-spoke wheels on this casting, which I think are really cool. If only Hot Wheels did those wheels now, that would be so cool. The back end is not very highly detailed. Got some like little paint bits there, which is pretty interesting. I got this second hand a while back. It's pretty nice actually, the SC400. I do like this Lexus SC400. Really cool casting there. Moving on to car number 29, we've got the Nissan 350Z. This one is the top secret version with the top secret logos. Top secret is a Japanese tuning shop that makes some of the coolest cars ever. They made an R34, a V12 Supra, and they've also made a 350Z as well, which looked pretty cool. And they were all in that gold livery, which was sick. This has a really nice interior there. Can't really see it that well, but it's very cool. This has come with the VQ35 3.5 litre V6 with 300 horsepower. Very popular tuning cars with a lot of people. and it looks very, very nice in this particular generation too. This like particular Hot Wheels variant. Interestingly, the top secret logo on this side is the right way, whereas on that side it's inverted. So that's a little bit of a weird thing there. Maybe that's an error. I don't know. But here is the top secret manual on the front, the intercooler on the front, really nice cast in there. Really do like the Nissan 350Z. Doesn't say which model, I mean, doesn't say when it was made, but I think this is a 2006 one. I don't think it was made in 2006 originally. It's got some 5-spoke silver wheels as well, I forgot to say. Really nice. Then moving on to number 30, we have the very, very underrated Mitsubishi Eclipse, which is the coupe version of the Evo. This one is a 2001 version of this casting, I think, of this car. This one's got the GST. It's got the. It looks like it's got the G ready. I don't know what that says. The Weddy badge. It's got some of those really nice looking 5-spoke wheels on this one. Really, really interesting looking convertible. It reminds me of the one from the Fast and Furious that a lot of people hate. You've got the interior, which is pretty highly detailed there. Can't really see it. It's not focusing in. This phone is not focusing in on anything. There we go. See it just there. I think this has the same engine as the Evo, a 2-litre inline 4, but you could also get it with a V6, I believe, as well, with about 235 horsepower or something. It's a really, really nice looking convertible Mitsubishi Eclipse. Do really like the design of this killer Mitsubishi Eclipse. Looks kind of evil in a way. And then here's the underneath Mitsubishi Eclipse. Very nice Hot Wheels there. Grey underneath, which is pretty nice. Really cool. Moving on to number 31, we have the Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR. This is the standard version of the HT 2000 GTX that we saw earlier. This is actually a newer casting. They didn't actually make this standard version of the Skyline until 2023 for a Fast and Furious Silver series. Really, really interesting in this yellow, I mean, this orange. This is from the National Icon set, and it actually appears along with a Spectraflame Porsche 911. Well, it's actually not a Spectraflame normally, it's a normal red, but you can find it as a chase, which is a Spectraflame version, which is very unique. I have to try and find that. It's got a silver interior. This has got a 2-litre inline 6 with about 160 horsepower. Really, really cool. Casted from 1971. It's known as Hakazuka, this one. Really unique car. Definitely a legend in the world of Nissan's heritage and history. It's also got a little Skyline badge there. Really nice. This has got really, really cool details on it, and definitely one of my favorite JDM castings of the last couple of years. It's also got some unique wheels for this Silver Series as well. There's 6 spokes, which is sick. The underneath says Nissan Skyline HT 2000 GTR 1971, 2022 Mattel. I might as well shine the lights on these bottom bits so you can see them a bit more. But yeah, that's the 2000 GTR. And moving on to the car that eventually replaced it in 1992, it is the Nissan Skyline R32 GTR. This one is painted in a black. This is actually a Fast and Furious version, which is in black from, I think it's from Fast and Furious 4. I don't know. Let me know in the comments which Fast and Furious movie this Skyline R32 appears in. It's got a nice little GTR badge just there, as you can see. It's actually got GT on the side. It's got some 5-spoke grey wheels. You've got the interior there. Really nice. This is the standard version of the R32 GTR. This has the same 2.6 litre RB26 with about 276 horsepower again, but it is capable of around 300. It's got the Skyline GTR badges there. Really, really highly detailed rear end on this casted. Really, really cool in that darkish, blackish, greyish colour. It's like really, really nice. And I do really like the look of this Skyline GTR. Epic cast then. This has got the badge there. 1990, well, it doesn't say 1992, but it says Nissan Skyline R32 GTR 2018 Mattel. This is a newer one, just like not the modified one, which is an older one. And speaking of newer castings, so is the R33 GTR. This is a 2018 new model, and this is actually in its second variant ever, which is purple. It looks like a midnight purple, but not properly midnight purple. This has the same engine with the same horsepower output, the same RB26, but this one is capable of 320 horsepower. Really, really nice looking casting from 1997. This car was released. The interior of this thing is not very easy to see. Let's see if you can see it here. Yeah, there you go. It's like a greyish interior. It's right-hand drive, of course, because they never imported these in the United States when they were first introduced, but now they're getting sent to America like nothing else. They got the four lights at the back, the GTR badge. This purple is so, so gorgeous, and it looks absolutely amazing. One of my favourite looking new castings of 2018. I do need to still find the very original version of this casting, which is painted blue. It says Nissan Skyline R33 GTR 2017 Mattel. So this way out in 2018. Really, really cool casting. And then next up, car number 33 is the GTR casting we got before any of those two, and it is the R34 GTR. And this is the really, really unique one. Really, really cool. Absolutely fantastic. This one did have some logos on it, but I decided to rub them off to make it a clean casting. You've got to admit, though, it does look pretty cool as a very clean casting, this casting. I'm sorry for wiping all those logos off of this casting. There's the interior. Really, really interesting there. Same again. It's all no, it's right-hand drive, just like all the other GTRs, because again they didn't sell these in America. You got the big ring wing on the back of this one. Really big single exit exhaust. Same engine again, the RB26, but it now makes 340 horsepower in its R33 4 GTR. Well, it is capable of that, but it doesn't actually properly make it. They actually redesigned this casting for 2025 in the Timeless Icons car culture set, which is pretty cool. I'm definitely going to have to try and get that R34 GTR when I've got that set. Under here it says R34 Skyline Nissan GTR 2009 Mattel. So this is an older one compared to the other two R GTRs and things. Really nice. And then finally, next up after that is car number 34, which is the last of the GTRs. It is, of course, the 2017 Godzilla R35 GTR in the Volcano Orange. This Volcano Orange is just absolutely beautiful as hell, and I do love this casting. The original variant of this 2017 GTR, really, really cool. I absolutely love the R35, and this newer one is way better than the original. This has got a 3.8 litre VR38 V6. This is actually right-hand drive as well, look. This is a right-hand drive car too, which is pretty cool, but they did sell these in America as well. This has 570 horsepower, does over 199 miles an hour. Epic car from 2017 with those really highly detailed bits. Really, really cool. I do really like the R35, and this version in particular is just really, really cool. That VR38 3.8 litre V6 is really nice as well in this car. 200, no, hang on, not 200. 0 to 60 in about 2.9 seconds in this car, which is mad. Underneath it says R35 2017 GTR, 2016 Mattel. Really nice casting. Was introduced alongside the FK2 Honda Civic Type R in that CL series. Moving on to car number 35, we have the bright, well, it's not the bright, it's a darkish British racing green Mazda MX-5 from 1991. Really, really epic looking car with that 1991 Roadster license plate. It's got the white stripe through the middle, those little lights on the front, the pop-up ones. This has either a 1.6 or a 1.8 litre engine. I think this is the 1.8 litre version with about 135 horsepower. It's got a Hot Wheels badge there. Some of those unique five-spoke, what's it called, Silver Series wheels with the silver lining. You got the interior, which is pretty nice. Let me just show you. There you go. It's got a roll cage at the back as well. You've got the detailed back end, to be honest. Really cool. Mazda MX-5. Really nice. Hot Wheels badge. The Hot Wheels license plate, sorry. Really, really nice single exit exhaust as well on this casting. Really, really cool looking casting from 19. Well, actually, it's not from 1991. It's from 2019. But they did actually make a older version of this MX-5 in 1991. Underneath it says 1991 Mazda MX-5 Miata, 2018 Mattel. So this is another one of the newer castings from Hot Wheels. of the older cars. Moving on now to car number 37, we have the Nissan Maxima drift car. Now, the Nissan Maxima was like the ultra luxurious saloon car from what's it called, Nissan, and this is the 1970s version of this casting, or the 80s. This has got, it looks like it's got an RB26 or RB25 underneath from a Skyline GTR with a big turbo, so that might make about 800 horsepower. It's also got a huge front bumper as well, a really long one. It's got the Japanese Hot Wheels logo. This one is a 2023 color of this car. You've got a big star on the back. You've also got the Nissan badge there, the lightning little bits, the Hot Wheels Japanese logo, and the normal Hot Wheels logo. You've got a silver interior, which is pretty nice. You've got no seats in the back. Really, really cool. The back end here is like hardly anything. There's like the lights and everything, no details. You got a sunroof up the top here with that Hot Wheels Japanese logo again, with the lightning patterns. Really, really nice looking casting from 2022. And this variant is probably one of the best ones. This is definitely a really, really beautiful looking, like candy apple red Nissan Maxima. It says Nissan Maxima drift car under here, 2021 Mattel. So this is another one of the newer castings from that lineup. Car number 38 is another newer one. This is the 2018 casting, the 1982 Nissan Skyline HD R30. This is the 1982 RS Skyline with that nice looking boxy design, the boxy lights. I think this has a 4-cylinder engine with about 130 horsepower, maybe more. Really cool 5-spoke wheels, which are normally gold, but this one's been around in my collection for a while. There's a black interior on this casting. Is there anything in the back? Nope, it doesn't look like it. But yeah, this is a really, really unique looking casting from 2018. The back end is pretty highly detailed with the back lights, the Hot Wheels Japanese license plate. You've got the dual exit exhaust there. Really, really interesting looking casting from 2018. And I was a big fan of this one too when it first came out. And now I've got it. I've had this one actually for a long, long time. And I do really like the R30 RS. Underneath it says 1982 Nissan Skyline R30, 2017 Mattel. Really, really interesting looking car. Really cool with those boxy lights. Really nice. Car number 39, we've got the Nissan Fairlady Z 280Z. This is the Japan Historics 4 car culture version, which just looks better than the other versions. This one's got some 6-spoke Real Riders wheels on it with the nice little grey, like, windscreen like bits around it. It's got the Fairlady logo down there. It's got the interior, which is pretty cool. This has a 1.4 litre inline six with about 151 horsepower, top speed of around 125 to 130 miles an hour back in the day. Went pretty fast. You've got the Nissan 280Z badge there. Really cool Fairlady 2000 there. Got the lights, really cool, really highly detailed, because of course this is car culture and all the castings in this series are going to be really highly detailed and everything. I've got to try and get more premium castings because the premium castings are so, so cool and really nice. Under here it says Nissan Fairlady Z 2017 Mattel. Really, really interesting looking dark bluish underneath. It's like a darkish bluey Nissan Fairlady Z actually. It's not a black one. Really nice. And then we've got another premium cast in for car number 40. We've got the Liberty Walk 2000 GTR. This is the Hoka. I don't know what version of the 2000 GTR this is, but it's the newer one, I can say for sure. This one's also part of that Advan Premium Collector's set that I mentioned before with the MR2. There's the front end, which is pretty highly detailed. We've got the Advan logos there, the Yokohama badge. This has got some tiny little 8-spoke Real Riders wheels. Really interesting car. Got the interior, which is black. Again, this has got a 160 horsepower 2-litre straight six. Again, really nice casting. There's a LB logo there. The LB works. You've got the crossed out rear lights. You've got the Advan badge. You've got the dual exit exhaust. Again, Really interesting looking casting in that set. I do need to try and find the original blue version. I do have the tuned version of this casting, which is pretty interesting, but I did find this one and I knew I needed to get the normal one. It says 2000 GTR Liberty Walk 2021 Mattel made in Thailand. Really unique casting there. Absolutely gorgeous. I do like that. Moving on to car number 41, we have the Nissan Silvia S15. This is the newer redesigned version, which is actually a premium casting originally when it was first introduced. This one's got like a Monster Energy like livery in that nice purple too. It's got some really cool, really cool Team Nightmare logos on the side with that really cool Monster Energy like design there. Got some 5-spoke flowery gold wheels on this, some blue windows with a white interior. This has a SR20 2-litre turbo engine again with 250 horsepower. Really, really interesting casting here with a back end. Really unique. It's got a single exit exhaust too. The detailed lights. We've also got the wing mirrors as well. Big intercooler on the front there, as you can see. Really, really unique casting here. I do really like this Nissan Silvia S15. Says under here S15 Nissan Silvia 2022 Mattel. When it was introduced in the main line, this was made this version. It was originally made this different version in 2019 of that Forza Replica Entertainment little custom. Car number 42 is the standard version of the 1995 Mazda RX-7 FD3S. This one, as you can see, has got some pretty nice details on the front there with the lights. This is actually the original version too. So I needed to bring out the original version of this casted, which looks really cool in that darkish blue, which has got some 5-spoke flowery silver wheels. You've got a tan interior on this casted. This has got the 13B 1.3 litre rotary with about 250 horsepower. Really nice casting here. The really nice detailed rear end with those circular lights and the Hot Wheels license plate. This is a really interesting looking casting, this one. Definitely a huge fan of the FD3S RX-7s. That rotary is just brilliant to listen to. And also, the lights on this thing go up and down as well because it's got, what's it called, lights, pop-up headlights. On the rear, it says 1995 Mazda RX-7, 2017. This was introduced in the same year as the 2017 GTR and the 2016 Civic Type R. So pretty cool. Car number 43 is the Nissan 300ZX Twin Turbo. This one is a black version that I got from a car boot in Croft this year, actually. Really, really interesting with those big lights on the front. You've got the really cool, what's it called, 300ZX badge there, the logo going down the little red stripe. Got some 5-spoke black red rimmed wheels, the Hot Wheels badge in red there. You got that. You've got the interior, which you can't really see, but it is there. This has got a 3-litre twin turbo V6 with 300 horsepower. It's got those little bits on the top which are actually visible through there. Got the boot as well. You've got the back end with those lights there. Really, really interesting. Interesting thing about this car's headlights is that they would later be used on the 6.0 Diablo, which is pretty cool, from 2000. Really, really interesting fact for you about this car, in case you did not know that. But yeah, those lights on the front will be used on the 6.0 version of the Diablo, which I think is cool. Under here it says 300 ZXTT, 2019, no, it's 2018 Mattel. This came out in 2019, this casted. Epic, epic car there. Really nice. Car number 44 is the Honda S2000. This one is a bright red version of this casting, which is really, really nice. This is a newer one. I think it's a 2022 one with those nice detailed lights, the wide body, the Honda badge. You've got the side profile there with the big Hot Wheels badge there. What does it actually say? It says Hot Wheels Ryu. I think this is one of the designer's names, Ryu something. S2000 there. It's got the 5-spoke silvery wheels on this. You've got the big rear wing on the back, the highly detailed rear end with the bits on it and everything. The Hot Wheels license plate. What is that supposed to be? Ryu Asada, that's it. Ryu Asada is this guy's name, Hot Wheels designer. It's got dual exit exhaust. You've got the interior. Pretty nice there. This has got the F20 2-litre naturally aspirated engine with 247 horsepower. This thing is really, really nice. Revs to over 9,000 RPM, this engine. Beautiful, beautiful engine to listen to in real life. Some people supercharge these engines, which is really nice as well. Really, really cool engine rear. Really cool car, just overall. The fins on the front of the bonnet as well are pretty cool. On the rear, it says Honda S2000, 2010 Mattel. So it came out 10 years, well, actually 11 years after the car came out. This car came out in 1999. So it's quite an old car. Number 45, we've got the 1982 Mark II Toyota Celica Supra with the one headlight up and the one headlight down, which is pretty cool. You've also got those 6 headers coming out, these 6 exhaust headers. You've got the front end there with those lights and the big intercooler. You've got some 5-spoke silvery wheels on this casting. You've got the TRD badge right there. You've got the back end, which is pretty nice. This has a 6-cylinder. I think it's a 2-litre with about 195 to nearly 200 horsepower. I'm probably even less than what I said, actually. You've also got the Toyota Supra badge on the back in gold, which is really, really cool. You can see that just there. The detailed back end as well. This also came in that Japanese car culture 6-pack of Silver Series cars, which is pretty nice. Really, really unique looking casting. This is the only version of the Mark II Supra that I've got. I've got to try and find more because this casting is really, really cool. It's got the Toyota Supra 82 2023 Mattel, so this is a newer one again. Really nice. Really, really cool. They did make the Mark III Super very recently, so I've got to now find that too. Car number 46 is the Nissan 370Z, which is a pretty nice silvery grey colour, this one, with the Nissan badge there that's detailed. Those lights. You've got the, what's it called, the 5-spoke red rim wheels, the red and white stripes, the Z badge. You've got the really nice back end as well. This has a 3.7 litre V6, red interior there, with about 340 horsepower this engine makes. Really, really nice car. It's not as good as the old 350Z, and I actually think I like this worse than the 400Z as well, but really, really cool casting there. Really, really unique looking car. I do really like the look of this casting from 2023. No, it's actually not from 2023. This was released way before then. This has got the badge there from Nissan 350Z. This was made in 2009, actually, not 2023. That was the Z, the 400Z. But yeah, really nice. Moving on to car number 47. This is the Mark V GR Toyota Supra, which is the Gazoo racing one with the really cool front end. This is another wide body car, just like that S2000 we've seen. Really, really nice. This is from the 2025 Nightburners 5-pack. It's got the GR Supra logo there. You've also got the, what's it called? The tan interior, which is very cool there. Really interesting casting there with that. It's just got a B58 3-litre straight 6 with about 350 horsepower. Actually, 340. Really, really nice looking casting there with the dual exhaust tips. Really cool silver rimmed wheels on this casting. Really nice looking casting here from Toyota. Definitely a really interesting one. Do really like that candy apple red as well. I do really like this casting a lot. This silver version. Alright, there's there underneath there 2020 GR Supra. It's got the 2020 Supra Mattel there. Really, really nice looking casting. I do really like that. And now put it in there. Right, I've got to do something briefly, so I'll be back for these last 3 in a brief. All right, I'm back again and moving on to car number 48. We have the 2015 Mazda MX-5 Miata. This is the ND version for you Mazda nerds out there. The other one we saw earlier was the NA version with the nice little Buller lights. This one has got a big wing on the back, a very, very highly modified interior, and it's also got a big white stripe on there and on the side too. It's also got a Mazda badge, a Hot Wheels badge, 10-spoke white wheels. Really, really cool, like custom design. This has got the really cool bits in there. You can get this with a 2-litre engine with about 160 horsepower. This one looks like it's been tuned up quite a bit. It probably got a boost underneath it, a big turbo. You've got the back end, which is not very detailed on this casted. Really, really interesting looking car. It looks like Mad Mike's four-rotor version of this MX-5 ND, which is pretty cool. That's the MX-5. Looks really, really nice in that darkish reddy color. It's like a candy apple red. It says 2015 Mazda MX-5 Miata, 2015 Mattel. Really, really interesting casting. It was actually originally introduced in a reddish sort of color like this as well, so that's pretty nice. Moving on to car number 49, we have the 1964 Prince Skyline GT. This was the original Skyline GTR in a sort of way. It says GT2 on the side of there. It also says the little Skyline GT there. It's now the number 39 on the side. It's also got the number 39 on the front. This is part of that same Japan Historics 4 set. This can be found as a Chase Premium, which is all black paint, which is really cool. That will be a really cool one if we see that Chase version, but I don't think I'll ever see it. The interior is black on this. This has probably about 60 horsepower from a inline 6 or inline 4. Really cool 1964 car. It says Prince on the back, which is pretty nice. Got the little dual lights there. You've got some 8-spoke black wheels on this casted. Really, really unique. Really nice looking like design there on the front. Really nice lights. I do really like the look of this casting from 1964. Prince Skyline GT, 2023 Mattel. Really, really interesting casting. I do really like the look of that. And finally, moving on to the 50th and very final car. It is the 1994, is it? Yeah, 1991 Nissan Sentra SER. So this is the B13 version of the Sentra SER from 1991. This is the two-door version. You can also get this as a four-door. Really, really cool car. The Mexicans call this car the Suru, which is pretty interesting. This is part of the BRE Datsun car premium collector set, which has got some six-spoke grey wheels on this. You've got the BRE Datsun badge. You got the red and blue stripes there. You've got the interior, which is pretty cool. This has, I think, a 2-liter naturally aspirated engine with about 114 horsepower. You've got the Sentra SER badges on the back, the BRE badge, the BRE license plate, sorry, the lights as well, highly detailed. Pretty low to the ground, this casting, this one. Does look really, really nice. Really, really cool casting there. The lights on this side, I'm not exactly 100% on it properly, but it's a really, really interesting car. I do like the B13 Sentra, and this version is definitely a really good one. And that is it. After over 40 minutes of filming, we have finally reached the end of the 50 JDM cars. This is my biggest review I've done in a while, guys. So please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel because I am exhausted from telling you all of these cars just here. Be sure to continue watching the daily review series here. I'm up to number 50. I will definitely be doing a lot more cooler reviews. Got lots of 5-packs series. I'm going to continue doing my all colors of series, which is of me showing you all the different cars of some of my different castings. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching these 50 daily reviews as well as my videos everywhere else on my YouTube channel as well, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's daily review. So see you tomorrow, guys.